Imagine this. In the blink of an eye, every human disappears. The earth keeps turning, but our cities, machineries, lights remain. The question is, how long would the lights last? And what would be the very last one to go out? At first, pretty much nothing would change. Most power plants, automated, they're coal and natural gas plants, they keep burning for as long as the fuel is flowing. You got nuclear power plants will continue operating just because the control systems are designed to run even without constant human input. You've got hydroelectric dams powered by moving water. This would keep the spinning turbines indefinitely. Well, at least at first. So for the first 24 to 48 hours, Earth would look exactly the same from space, pretty much glowing bright, almost against the night. But then the cracks will start to show. You've got coal plants would start to run out of fuel pretty much after 12 hours, since they need trains or conveyors just to constantly feed them. You've got natural gas plants depending on compressors powered by electricity and people to maintain them. Most would shut down in just 1 or 2 days. Nuclear plants are safer than what you think, and they have control rods and they would automatically lower to shut down the reactors. But without the cooling pumps, spent fuel rods could overheat. You got backup diesel generators might run for a few days, but once the fuel runs out, even the nuclear power plants would start to fall. Hydroelectric dams would last the longest, maybe weeks, but without maintenance, debris and flooding would eventually jam turbines. Within 1 month, over 90% of human-made light would be gone. But still after that, you would still get a few stubborn lights that'd survive. You got solar-powered lamps, like the ones in your garden. They'd keep charging by day and glowing at night, and their rechargeable lithium-ion batteries would last a few hundred cycles, so most likely would fall between 1 to 2 years. Some low-orbit satellites would burn up into the Earth's atmosphere within decades, but higher ones, like GPS satellites, could keep orbiting and reflecting sunlight for hundreds of years. You got emergency systems like remote lighthouses powered by solar panels. Most would flicker on and off for a few years until weathering and corrosion started to destroy them. In the grand scheme, there would be tiny pinpricks of light in otherwise a completely darkened world. See, even after the bulbs and the street lamp dies, Earth still has its own light. Lightning strikes the planet about 8 million times per day, creating brilliant natural flashes. You've got active volcanoes that continue to glow with the rivers of lava. You've got tiny plankton and deep sea creatures that create light through chemical reactions, releasing photons and molecules, just with the reaction with oxygen. These lights would still be around for 500 million years, but they will keep shining long after we're gone. So in conclusion, what would be Earth's very last light? The final human light might last be a lonely solar lamp or a satellite catching a glimpse of the sun, but in truth the planet will never be completely dark. Lightning, fire and the glow of itself will continue to the end. Earth doesn't need us to shine, it already has its light itself. Look, most of the lights would go out in a few days, almost within a month. Few lights might flicker for years, but natural light, storms, volcanoes, they'd outlast humanity for years. And I'm talking millions of years. But here's my question to you. What do you think Earth's last light would be? Let me know in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this journey, hit the like and subscribe if you're new for more explorations like this.